Sanmonani and welcome back to another video. Just a quick update on Portia and Bongani. As you all know, people are still in shock after Portia and Bongani called it quits at the reunion, with many women saying that the things Portia had said about Bongani were not a deal breaker and were not as bad and insulting as people are making it seem, and that Bongani should actually forgive and take Portia back. Personally, I do not agree. If you guys have been listening to my reviews, I've been saying Wuti, I just don't trust Portia because at the beginning she did too much, she said too much. I don't see how she can prove Uguti she is the wife that Bongani is looking for. I think Uguti Bongani made the right decision for himself by saying Uguti, no, let us split up, let us divorce, because a lot of us did see that the last minute change of heart from Bongani to recommit to Portia was not true to himself. Also the fact that if he had said no, we all know Uguti Portia would have said no as well. Portia was never going to be umuntu oncengayo indoda, so nje I did not see how she could say yes to him at the end and then go on to be the wife that he needs. What if he wants umuntu who's gonna be a homemaker, someone who's going to, be involved in empilweni yakhe, since he is a busy man, and we all know with the career that Portia has, I don't think it would have worked long term. I don't think she's ready to be a wife. We also know that Portia is also a prideful and a person that sees herself above Bongani, even though Bongani himself has accomplished so much in his life. He's a successful businessman and author, and he does many things, and we have heard Portia downplaying all the successes that Bongani has achieved. But it seems a lot of people do see the potential in Portia, with many calling for Bongani to reconsider his decision and give Portia another chance. Hi Kesanas, a lot of women are going on page Bongani on Instagram and flooding his comment section, pleading and begging for Bongani to forgive Portia and give her a second chance. Uxole uthi, please forgive Portia. Siyamxolisela bakithi. She realized she lost a king. Another person says, yes, Mara, I'm so sad. I was really rooting for them. Ukumkanikazi ke yena uthi, angifuni ukungasho, but I'm genuinely hurt that you and Portia are not together. That girl loves you for who you are. She affirmed it in actions more than the words you seek for. I have to disagree. Y'all really forget Uguti Portia tried to paint Bongani and his family in a different light than what we saw. We also Uguti Bongani has the potential to be a good husband. He is kind. We are more than Uguti. He is intentional about this process. But Portia continuously tried to make it seem like Bongani was acting as a different person in front of the cameras and a different person behind the cameras, because we heard it from her mouth. Apparently Bongani behind the scenes, he is a moody person, and they have like these arguments that we don't see in front of the screen. And I still stand by my opinion of Portia trying to humble Bongani every chance she gets. And guys, remember, she said that he reminds her of her father, of which abanayo relationship right naye. And my question was, how are you now going to start developing any sexual attraction to a man once you see him in that light? Guys, it was bad, it was bad, and I stand with Bongani's decision. Malo yena uthi, if the same distasteful comments that Portia was giving towards Bongani were also given to Portia, I'm sure the comment section would be saying, Portia, run and leave the sky. Now that the tables have turned, we want to sympathize. She disrespected and disregarded him on national TV, and Bongani simply chose himself, period. Kudos to you, Bongani. You deserve someone who will love you as you are, whilst Portia gets her tall, dark, and handsome. Guys, I agree so much with this comment, simply because we women know how sensitive we are about our own weight, skin color, and age. Imagine if Bongani had said he didn't want Portia because she is 35, ekubeni he wanted a 27-year-old. He literally had to make peace with that, Jay. Imagine if he said he didn't want Portia because he asked for a light-skinned woman. Yazi abantu bengamthuka njengoba bethuka uTsepo. Like he will literally, mhlampe he might be cancelled because when you come into the experiments, awazi ukuthi uzotholani. So it was just not fair, and the fact that we women are the ones who are having this double standard, and it's actually exhausting, guys. Ngabe sithi choose yourself. Asisho kanjalo nagena sithi choose yourself, you will find a better woman. Sishiye lapho. So you guys, there's a recent article that came out where Showmax interviewed Portia about her experience on the show, and I actually screenshotted a few questions, maybe one or two, that I thought were interesting for this conversation. But please go on to the Showmax website and read the article in full. It has really interesting insights about Portia and Bongani and their whole experience on the show. The first question was, where do you and your hubby stand right now? Portia responded, we're still figuring things out, to be honest. It hasn't been easy, but we've had some real conversations since filming ended. We're not where we were on decision day, that's for sure. Another question was, how has watching yourself on TV been? Atige, yo, that part was wild. It's one thing living it, but watching yourself back with everyone else's opinions flying around, it's hectic. I cringed a few times, not gonna lie, but I also had moments where I was like, you know what, Portia, you handled that well. Seeing myself from the outside gave me perspective and helped me understand how I come across to others. It's been humbling for sure. Another interesting question that she was asked, Uguti, since you announced your divorce, is there any hope for you and Bongani to rekindle? And then she responded by saying, at this point, I think both of us are focused on healing and moving forward individually. What the future holds, only God knows. But right now, my priority is peace, growth, and rebuilding myself from a place of strength and grace. And then another question was, what's next for Portia? Watige Ugeli, I'm stepping into a new chapter, one centered on purpose, faith, and self-discovery. I want to focus on my work, my passions, and the things that truly feed my soul. I've been through so much, and now it's about rebuilding, refocusing, and realigning with the woman I'm becoming. Yo, Kesanas, I am so proud of her, Godake, because that apology was super sincere, and ngiyizwe ngaphakathi, guys. I actually felt really sorry for her because, like, guys, when you go on the show, you want to be married. You really want to be married, and for her to just self-sabotage everything, Jay, because I really do think Uguti, that was her husband, Gaizini, and hopefully they do fix his Zindo. But I'm not holding my breath. I would like to hear what you guys think about this whole situation. Please comment down below, and don't forget to show our community some love and support. As always, thank you so much for your love. Ngiyabonga kakhulu, ngizonibona kulelandelayo. Bye guys.